I just want to first start off by saying I apologize for the lighting. It's a really rainy day, and I just had a procedure done on my face to help with rosacea, so I'm really, really swollen and red. I tried to put makeup on to cover it up, but my eyes, it looked like someone punched me in the face, so my apologies on that. My name is Danielle. I run Explore Yourself Natural. It's an all-natural bath and body company. And today I'm just running through everything that needs to be completed for my spring collection release. So I typically do the seasonal releases. So usually 4, I'll do like a mini one for Valentine's Day, or that's usually the only one. But sometimes if I have a lot of product that I want to release, or I have a couple things people have been asking for, sometimes I'll do like a little mini one. But for the most part, I've been trying to keep it by season, and it's been so much easier. I used to do a monthly collection, and it was a lot of work. I just felt like I ended up with a lot of extra product in the end, because you can't release like 1 or 2 things. You want to release a handful, so you're making like 4 to 6 new products every month. Not everybody needs that much soap or a new lotion scent or something like that. So this year, I've tried to make it a priority to scale back. And by scale back, I mean offer less items, essentially. I was offering too much. Sometimes people, they can get overwhelmed with too many options. And if something's not selling, I just need to get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like, I know it might be something that I really enjoy, but maybe it's something that my customer doesn't. Or if I'm at a market and people keep saying like, I want this, 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 and they're consistently saying it, I'm going to offer it. So I've just really been trying to hone in on streamlining, so I'm not making more work for myself and offering what people want. I think it's difficult when you run a business to offer what you like, and within reason, right? Because you want to be loyal to yourself and your brand. Totally honor that. But you also need to be a little bit flexible and offer items that stay within your brand that people are asking for, because that's essentially how you make money. You can't keep running a business if you're not making any money, right? So, off on a tangent on that. Spring collection. So right now I've gotten a handful of things done, but I just need to finish tidying them up. So for the spring collection, I have noticed, because last year I did the whole seasonal collections as well. The previous years I was doing like monthly. And I noticed you don't get as many sales in the spring. And by that, I mean soap sales. Like, my soap sales for the springtime were not very high, but other products were. So like lotions, bath bombs, shower steamers, sugar scrubs, those sold really well, but for whatever reason my soaps didn't. So instead of just not offering a soap, because of course I'm going to offer something, I just scaled back. So instead of doing 4 types of seasonal soaps for springtime, I'm just going to do 2. I don't think it's really going to be an issue. I would rather be, especially with the economy right now, I would just rather be a little bit more conservative. I can always make something else to make up for it. I obviously can't make more soap within that time frame, but I'm sure I can offer another product if needed once my release starts selling. If I notice a particular item is selling, I can always restock that. So usually I wouldn't be so cautious, and I would just be like, oh, I can just, put it on sale later on down the road, or I can sell it at the market. But with prices right now, I'm trying to be as conservative as possible. I mean, especially with soap, it's so much more expensive. Like, I had done cost of goods, and I do it every couple months usually. But I hadn't really broken everything down again. Like, I'll run everything really quick for an order. I use Inventora, but I hadn't updated my pricing in Inventora in a long time. And so in that particular program, you get an order. Your order comes in. You say, my order is from Wholesale Supplies Plus. This is what came in it. This is how much each item was. I wasn't necessarily inputting that information every time I got an order. Just time gets away from you, and that's the most accurate way to do it. I do really like the program for the price point. Like, you can't go wrong. I think it's probably like $170 or $180 for a year. So it breaks down to less than like $15 a month. Really like the program. I've been using it for 2 years, but I hadn't been inputting my orders. I was utilizing it for inventory, essentially, which wasn't this. I mean, you could just utilize it for that, but for your cost of goods, like, you should really know consistently your cost of goods. And months had gone by, if not almost close to a year, I had not inputted that information. So I did do that a month or two ago, specifically for soap, because lye had gone up tremendously, and olive oil. And my soap recipe is like 40% olive oil, 30% olive oil, whatever it is, it's higher up there. And I use regular olive oil, like classic olive oil, not a pumice or an extra virgin. Price point's insane. It has literally, I think, almost doubled. I think it has gone up. Oh gosh, I used to buy olive oil from Sam's for like $9.99, or no, $8 a gallon. And right now it's like 14. I actually stopped buying from them. And I have been buying through Walmart. I found the cheapest, because you have to include shipping as well, right? So if you're going through like Sam's or another place that's not local to you, you got to add in the shipping. And Walmart pickup, buying the 28 ounce was only 16 cents an ounce, and that's as cheap as I found it. I used to buy olive oil for 7 or 8 cents an ounce, and I'm literally buying it for 17 right now. So it's doubled, essentially. With that being said, the cost of goods for my soap has almost doubled. So my soap recipe, with its labeling and its boxing, in 2020, if I remember, was like $1.20, right? It is now over $1.75, and I've tweaked stuff. I've tried to find, like, I'm buying in bulk much more now, so I am saving money on particular oils or butters. But the olive oil, like, I just can't get away from it. It's something that needs to be in my soap. I'm not going to change my recipe or the quality of it to save a little bit of money. It's just not within my brand to do so. But yeah, I think once I have packaging and everything, I'm at like $2 a bar now. So I went from $1.20 to almost $2 a bar. You know what I mean? So price point has gone up a little. I always have had wiggle room, which was always nice. But now not so much wiggle room. So I did just have to raise my prices for soap. So my soap is 4.5 ounces. It comes in a little cardboard box with a cutout in it so you can see the soap, and then it has a label wrapped around it. And it is now $9.25 for 4.5 ounces. All of my soaps are made with essential oils or herbs for the scent, and clays and herbs for the colorants. They do cost a little bit more than if I had used a fragrance or a mica. Fragrances are going up too, so maybe not too much more, but they are a little bit pricier, to make themselves. So 2 soaps, 2 cents, I should say, for spring collection. I'm going to be doing just those 2 cents in hand washes. So like a liquid soap. So instead of doing 4, I usually do 4 soaps, 4 bar soaps, 4 hand washes. I'm just going to do 2 bar soaps, 2 hand washes. I'm doing body sprays in my core collection. So 6 cents of body sprays. They're little 4-ounce containers. I'm gonna do 4-ounce travel lotions in my core line, 6 scents there. A new scent of shower steamer. Right now I only have 1 scent, but they're a big seller for me, especially in person at markets. A lot of people like shower steamers. I almost always sell out, which is a great thing, even though I despise making them, but people like them, so you got to give the people what they want. So I'm gonna make another scent. A lot of people have been asking for a different scent. I only offer 1. It's peppermint eucalyptus. Is the scent that I offer currently, and I am going to be offering another one, which is going to be Litsea and eucalyptus. So Mei Chang and eucalyptus, which I think will be really nice. You're still gonna get like a pop in the shower, you'll still get the smell. It'll just be a little more citrusy as opposed to like pepperminty, but you're still gonna get that eucalyptus in there because that's definitely needed. And then the last thing that I'll be making is a gardener and mechanic sugar scrub for hands. I usually do a bar soap, but I had gotten a couple people asking for like a scrub. They're like, do you have a scrub? Like, you know, a mechanic scrub is what I was getting a lot of. And I had made it in a soap and they sold pretty well, even like a gardener soap, but I kind of want to do a scrub this time. And instead of just doing a regular sugar scrub, I'm going to add some poppy seeds into it. So it's going to be a little bit more aggressive. I've been testing it for a couple months now and it's really, really good. I like it a lot. And that is going to be scented in eucalyptus, and I don't know what the other scent is going to be, but I do need to figure out the scent profile on that and make that as well. So that's it for my spring collection. So bar soaps, hand soaps, body sprays, travel lotions, a mechanic scrub, and a new shower steamer scent. So that's a pretty decent sized collection. Usually for like a summer or a fall or a winter, I would do a little bit more, but I feel like spring people are just starting to spend money again. You know, they've paid, for the most part, paid off their holiday bills, and they're just like easing into spending money again. You know, I feel like people really like start to be comfortable buying stuff towards summer. Like summer's here, you know, it's okay to splurge, but that's just what I have found in my area itself. So with that being said, we are gonna get started on making a couple products and labeling, and I will take you with me. Let's go. So here is my bar soap all labeled. You can see it looks a little bit different than what some other makers do. So right here I am straining classic olive oil and calendula petals. They have infused for about 7 to 8 weeks. And I use this infusion in soap at times, but more or less I use this particularly in salves and in my chapstick. This is one of my favorite infusions. The other infusion that I use a lot is dandelion. All right, so the last thing that I'm going to be doing today is just taking some pictures. So I have done all the different ways to make pictures. I've invested a lot of money, and then I've done like little, DIYs, and this is actually my favorite. So this is just foam board from the Dollar Tree. I got this tile, oops, sorry about that. I got this tile, it's almost like a sticker on Amazon. So it's really nice and thin. And then these little tiles, they're like peel and stick tiles that I got from Lowe's. And then I can just flip this around. So both of these foam boards right here, you can flip them, and I have like a different view for each thing. So I end up having 4 total backgrounds essentially, and it probably cost me about $20. Oh, and I got these little clips on Amazon. They're awesome and they fit all different sizes. Like you can adjust them. I will actually, I'll add this and I'll add this like wallpaper sticker in the description box below. So all I'm really doing today is just going to take some pictures. I actually find taking pictures on a like dreary day, I get the best pictures. I don't get a lot of shadow and it's just much easier to edit. So I'm just going to take pictures of these couple soaps and my body mists and I will be done for the day. So thank you for hanging out with me today. I know I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but that's just like a maker's day. You never get as much as you want to get done. So pretty much everything on the list that I didn't complete gets dumped till the next day. And I usually try to leave Fridays free. So everything on my list for the week that weren't completed, I can complete on Friday. All right, thank you so much. Everyone have a wonderful day. Till next time, bye-bye.